My name is John Mulligan. I'm a senior manager at Esmee Fairbairn Foundation. We're based in London, in King's Cross. We've been in existence for around 60 years, and each year we provide grant funding of around about £40 million. We also have social investment available, which is loans to organisations who are working for good causes and who are able to generate an income, which they then pay back to us in interest. We fund across the United Kingdom, and we fund across a fairly broad spectrum of topics and issues. And we're about to launch a strategic plan which will take us into the new era over the next 5 years. It will see quite a lot of changes. We will be looking at a whole set of new priorities, some of which will have a lot of the past, but also try to introduce new things for the future and keep with the times and the needs, especially in a post-COVID world. Our 3 areas will be fairer future, creative, confident communities, and our natural world, which will encompass our environment and our food interests. Organisations who are interested in a grant from us apply through the website. We give grants of varying amounts from £20,000 right up to £1 million. They come through our open fund, or at least they will once the new website is up and running on the 1st of October. We decide whether or not the application offers enough of a match to the priorities that we've got available, and we then invite organisations to make a fuller application telling us about their plans. Despite receiving in excess of 3,000 applications every year, we tend to limit the number of grants that we give to around 200, 250. So you can see from that we are a very selective funder. We are usually looking for organisations who make an impact at strategic level and not so much at organisations, however brilliant their work is, that is working at local grassroots level. As far as my tips for fundraising are concerned, I think people should keep in mind the need to talk as much about what they've done in the past and what impact that's had as they do about what they're going to do in the future. A bit like applying for a job. You do not tell a prospective employer all the things that you're going to do in that job. You tell them about what you've done in previous jobs, and the same applies when coming to funding. Probably the second tip I would give is make sure the language that you use sounds more like the language you use whenever you describe your organisation to a friend. So many applications come across with quite unimaginative, fairly dead language, and it doesn't communicate the passion with which you will carry out your work. And I think that funders are genuinely excited and enthused whenever that language is lively and speaks with a unique voice. So they'd be my top tips.